Well, good afternoon, people and peepettes. It's just your madman. I hope everybody out there is good, safe, and enjoying what we've got up here. A blast of warm weather. It's supposed to be warm for a few days. Let's fingers crossed. And also a big thank you to anybody that subscribes, likes, shares videos, because they do tend to help. Apparently, not that I know much about it. So anyway, what we're going to talk about today, I've got two issues that I want to talk about. The first being cashless. Right? This whole movement, I think it's called Agenda 2030, innit? And this whole movement towards cashless society. Or should we break it down a little bit? Something that happened to me today. As I was coming out to the second part of my video, which is going to Harrison House, as I was coming out, I decided to go and grab a beer from the knitter shop across from me. £1.80 for a decent can. So I went, the shop was quite full, there was a few people behind me. Went to go and pay on my card, purely because I don't normally do card payments in there, if I can help it, but I purely did it just to get a move on, because we're all told it's the easier option. It might be, if the system works. You see, their cash thing that you tap and pin whatever, wouldn't work. Wouldn't accept my tapping. So I put my card into the machine, tried to do the numbers, and again, it all went out. Even the security cameras and the TV screen they've got in the shop, everything blew out. So while this is happening, you see, the fella in the shop's already rung my cost into the till, so we can't open the till using another key for somebody else. So we stood there, and all I'm buying is one can of lager for the walks at Harrison House. And I must be stood there for 10-15 minutes while they tried all these different, smack it on the side, blow it a bit. The way you go about making a good marriage, just if it's not working, just give it a slap. And I'm joking. I am joking. But anyway, so eventually it worked, and I got a can on my card. I had to do it on my card because I didn't have any cash on me at that point, and their cash machine was also down. So that's the first part. That's the first complaint, or first part of the issue. The second disappointment I've gone to today at Harrison House, which for those of you who follow me and look at my videos about it, it's the local mental health unit. And I had to go up today, and I was supposed to go in for 2 o'clock, and I was having ECGs and blood taken and blood pressures, height and weight and all that bollocks. And it's all done in the name of giving me the right strength or right dosage of whatever medication they're putting me on next. So I get to Harrison House at about just after 10 to 2. And considering it's over a mile walk, and I had to walk it because there's no buses, and my ankle's playing up because my gout's also kicked in. So I goes in, speaks to the lady, I think her name's either Jane or June, who is like the receptionist, and she's lovely old lady, she's dead nice and everything. So I send something, So this, like I say, is just before 5 to 2. And I sit there, and I'm watching all these people in the waiting room going and going. Got to past, and anybody that knows me, and there's a couple of people on here that'll understand, anybody that knows me knows I don't do waiting about, especially for appointments like that, because they tend to multiply any problems inside my head. And it kind of makes it really awkward. So we get to 25 past, and I'm like, fuck it, I've had enough waiting. I get really panicky and anxious. Anxiety kicks in loads. So I go to the desk, and I says to this lovely old lady, all right, just let them know that I'm leaving. So I had no contact. I said, just let them know I'm leaving, and I'll rearrange it for another day that's more suitable for all of us. She said, oh, well, they've just hung down, they're going to be 10 minutes. I said, nah, 10 minutes, I can't do 10 more minutes. So now I'm going to get a strikeout at Harrison House. Basically means you turn down an appointment or walked away from an appointment, so you go look down the list. So it's a case of what will be, will be. But I did my part. I walked up there with a knackered ankle, absolutely fucking caning pain. Walked up there, waited half hour, if not more than half hour, for nothing. And that represents the mental health service, not the team particularly, because the team that I'm dealing with are really nice people, but the service in general. And it's not even their particular service, it's the overall overwhelmed, underfunded, understaffed and underpaid crisis team and home treatment team. So needless to say, that's the third appointment this week that's not happened for two other reasons, and I'm now expected to sit and wait for them to give me a call and tell me when to go in next, which no doubt I will. No matter how many times I say I won't, because I know I need to be on something that just levels me a little bit. So yeah, that's today's excitement over and done with. So as always, I'll say to you, look after your sens, look after your friends, your relatives, your elders, your neighbours, family round table, kids on the sofa with their tablets and machines, and anyone that you talk to near and far. And as always, two more points. If you see somebody in the street that looks a bit down on the launches, just say hello. It might help. It might help a lot. More than you actually imagine. A simple hello can help. And as always, like I said, I'll finish with this. But be careful, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So don't give too much of your sends at one time. Make sure you all take time to refuel and refill your cup of compassion, cup of empathy, sympathy, whatever. And just look after yourself. Stay safe, stay proud, stay loud. Peace.